And the virus is mutated, which means we're getting a lower dose of the virus than in the beginning. But then in the next breath, he's saying the United States is going backward on the prevention of trying.
We are though, because a lot of those young people don't wear masks. I'm saying.
So I started in on a conversation, and it started out with sports, but let's discuss further what was just said. The Queen started with what Fauci had said. And then Longo brought up that, and this is very important now, I want you to think about this, that the United States seems to listen, all the other countries aren't doing what we're doing as far as wearing masks all the time, staying inside, only allowing a certain amount of people in a store. They're not doing this.
You don't think?
No. And how come they don't have more cases? What if we have more things in place, precautionary measures in place, but yet have more, finger quotes, more cases? Does that make you think?
I don't know. It just seemed like it went out of control. I don't know how it did.
What countries are not wearing masks? None of them?
As far as I know, look it up.
Canada is like almost non-existent when.
I don't want to. Again,
Well,
I don't want to sound too much like a conspiracy theorist.
Oh, here we go.
But do you notice every time we talk about this, I say, well, it'll only be till November.
Till COVID?
Yeah. And then it will depend on who wins the presidency, whether or not it goes away. Listen.
Joe's coming here Thursday.
So listen.
Well, they can go to a Joe Biden rally, but you can't go to a Trump
he's going
rally.
to Gregor Industries.
We have all these precautionary measures in place, but yet all the other countries seem to be on a decline while we're on it, right? Okay.
Unless they did something different or
put together the numbers, all right? I'm not saying I'm all knowing, all right? But let's put together the numbers on the amount of people being tested, and then let's include some of these people that have come out and said, well, I've been tested how many times? Well, apparently then, and I'm not saying this is the case, but let's give us a look. Are they counting the same person every time they get tested as an individual?
They could,
yeah.
Yeah.
And then let's look at something else that I brought up before. Is even though now we have more people that are being tested, so we have more positive, but yet our hospitalization and deaths continues to go down.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. From what Fauci said, that
right, it's mutated into a lesser. All right.
You know what I think it is, though? We don't personally know anybody that had it. So it's hard for us to imagine. Right? Like, I don't personally know anyone that had it.
Listen,
that suffered from it. So it's hard for us to.
It's so hard for me, especially again, like it was amazing. We were talking about this yesterday about how on Independence Day, our country was under more control than ever before in the history of this country. And here we are on Independence Day trying to celebrate our independence from an oppressive government.
So there's actually lots of countries that have to wear masks.
Yeah, but they're not doing what we're doing. It's just not the same. We have far more restrictions on us than other countries.
Well, doesn't Japan, like, they always wear masks?
Jamaica?
Right?
Yeah.
They always wear masks.
Well, it's because there's so much pollution.
There's so much pollution.
Jamaica's got restrictions with masks, curfews.
And Jamaica had nothing. Like, hardly anything a month ago.
Israel.
So, like, who knows?
What are you reading from?
I don't know, somewhere website. Which countries?
What's
AlJazeera.com?
Al Jazeera, okay.
Is that kind of an underground thing?
No, that's Muslim.
Oh, Muslim. Wait, because I know I've been on that.
But some of these sites are also quoting the World Health Organization where it says
okay.
only sick people should wear masks. So I don't know.
Yeah. Should we get into that one? With the
Oh, here's a scene.
I don't even know about the
with
maps.
the World Health Organization.
Yeah, we're getting out of it.
So listen, it's an arm of the UN, right? So Trump comes out and says, "That's it, we're getting out of it." And the next day, they blame him for killing a Soleimani. They said
the news guy. The Muslim news guy, like the reporter, was he?
No,
the
he's a
terrorist guy who attacks us.
from Iran.
Oh, that guy! I think that, the one that was killed in the embassy or something. Remember 2 years ago?
A couple years ago.
You know what I'm talking about.
But,
a reporter.
He was a reporter.
Yeah, but it's just so.
Yeah, I'm just fatigued.
It's America.
Well, did you know? Did you know that the FDA?
How about Charlie Dittlestein?
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's sad.
The FDA came
Well,
out.
one thing. Listen, the one thing about that is I don't know if they're going to claim COVID, but he had a stroke. Okay, so usually when you have a stroke, that's
They said that.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. That's like done. You're done
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there. That's
Very
how
rarely, yeah.
my grandfather passed away like that. So there's like no suffering, no nothing. It's like all of a sudden the
Gone.
switch turns off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just boom. The blood
Can I
clot
make
goes to
a
your
statement?
brain.
Go
What I
ahead.
seen yesterday, the FDA approved Lysol for killing the coronavirus. It says it on the back of the can that it kills coronavirus. It always
does?
has, yeah.
I have a can of Lysol.
Because there's many coronaviruses.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Yeah. And AIDS is one
Coronaviruses
of
have
them.
been around for a while.
AIDS, I think AIDS is a coronavirus.
So-
that's
It says it
they
right-
get a thing for.
So what do you think of the news that there's a city or a village in China where somebody tested positive?
I saw that bubonic plague.
Yeah, you want
They
to know
always
something?
have-
They always have it.
Do they really?
yeah.
I saw that in Atlantic City. I went, oh God,
So
no.
wait,
always-
let's see.
It was one person, right?
What is came
Yeah, but I mean it pops up here and there.
Does it really? I was
Yeah.
shocked.
Yeah, and it's been in the United States.
I was there. Here
before.
we go. They were
It's the
screwed.
western part. It's been in the United States. No, they have medicine for it.
Do they really?
Yeah, they have it all. They get it all the time.
I
But-
can't.
Well, let's go through the timeline. Coronavirus, murder hornets. Coronavirus, murder hornets. Protests. Coronavirus, bubonic plague. What
But
is
why
next?
is it shutting down? Like, what is it that? What do you do? Like, it's shutting down our economy.
They
Right.
want to blame
So,
Trump.
like,
Yeah, come on,
How do
you
you
can bring it
figure out
back.
if it's the real deal?
You're getting it back here.
but how do you figure out if it's a real deal? I don't think they should shut us down. I don't care if it's like
No, and that's what
airborne.
that's what I was getting at. It's
I mean, you can't control it really. So
think about, and I look at it. You know, the physical aspect of this virus is minuscule.
yeah.
Minuscule.
What's the
It's
word?
so far. It's so far behind the psychological, mental,
And the stress of it will probably
Okay.
come on worse.
economic, right? Which then brings on
Stress.
the stress
That
that
will make
is
you
emotional and
Yeah.
okay. There is so much damage being done
Yes.
for a virus that really,
It has a 99% recovery rate.
well,
Well, I saw that somewhere. It was from on the internet last night. Somebody reputable said it. I can't remember.
Well, what I did the other
That it was 99% of people survived it.
right.
Where I was thinking 50%.
I multiplied
Double
out.
check.
I looked up the population of the United States, and what I could find on the internet was
Yeah, we're like
2019,
330 billion.
328.2 million.
Yeah.
Multiply, so then I divided it out, found the percentage, but the death rate at 130,000, which means this virus has killed 0.0004% of the population.
Let me ask you this, and you mentioned something that's really important that none of us know anybody that's been tested and has been
Right.
sick and has
and
been
had to go through the
like
whole
we probably
thing.
know people that have had it. I think we might have had it, but
Yeah.
But
we
when
all
somebody
know
didn't
we
survive-
all know people that have suffered financially.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of us.
Yes.
We all know, and you might not even know it to whatever extent, but I'm sure we all know somebody that has been
Something,
harmed
yeah.
by this emotionally, at least, if not psychologically.
And I think we don't see the physical, like it's something we can't see. Like I I haven't seen anybody go through the physical pain of it. You don't either.
And listen.
So you're thinking like,
And I feel bad when I bring these things up. Like I'm saying that the physical part of it is minuscule.
No, it isn't.
It is. It isn't to the very few that ended up getting very sick and dying.
That's what I'm saying. Like we don't see it because we don't know anyone.
But
you know?
again, the financial, which leads to
Mental.
emotional
Stress,
and psychological.
That takes a bigger toll.
Right, and that is really a problem because I think this has been so overblown
I'm beginning to think
for purposes other than health, and it has caused way more damage than the virus itself has.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember you saying to me months ago when I was Sir Trump, what did you say to me? Maybe Trump was right. The cure is worse than the virus. She said that to me.
It is.
It still blows my mind too. Listen and listen. One of the things we're going to be talking about for the next how many months are political ads, and it still blows my mind that people say that he didn't act soon enough when the same people were criticizing him for acting as early as he did.
Yeah, when he shut the border.
He did.
I'm like, how the heck?
And then they told him he was racist.
How can you say that? And what's worse is how can people believe that when the video's right there of all these people saying, "Oh, he shouldn't be doing this," and "Oh, I'm going to go out and march anyway," and "Oh, I'm going to this." Not marching now. I mean, back.
Yeah.
In March.
There's a video of Fauci saying we have nothing to worry about.
I saw that. I was like, what? I saw that.
All right, so that's
in
it.
February.
Can we? I hope that one of these days when we have a discussion, it will be the last COVID discussion.
Honest
No,
God.
not till January 2021.
I don't think this will be it, but I will.
Because wait till flu season.
We're gonna be crazy.
All right, I got to stop this.
Wait till flu season.
All right, we're 12 minutes in. Nobody's going to listen this far. So say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.